Good morning, welcome to GrainTV. Today is May 23rd, 2012. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right is Brock Shimano. Well, Brock, in the overnight session, we did see grains continue to sell lower. Soybeans were really the leader to the downside here, and we also saw the wheat complex continue to move lower, kind of retrace the rally we've seen over the last couple of days in Kansas City and in Chicago. You know, this has really been led by weather concerns out of Russia, concerns for that Black Sea growing region. Are we seeing any relief here in the near term forecast?
Yeah, their winter wheat crop really went in the ground in dry conditions last winter. As we move through the winter and into the spring, we haven't seen much relief of any kind for precipitation. But it looks like for the next several days, we do have a good chance of getting some beneficial rains for that Ukraine, Western Russia region. So if we look over the next several days, you do see some precipitation moving into that region. However, weather concerns have also been in the market's mind here domestically. Logan, do we have anything that's going to help us out in the next few days?
Yeah, well, if we take a look here at the 6 to 10 day forecast for the U.S. here, you can see that really for most of the Corn Belt, we should expect above average precipitation. Now this model here kind of covers the 28th through the 1st of June, so that's really next week, but it looks like that is pressuring the market here a little bit. One area that I do want to kind of highlight on this map is right on the fringe of this above average precipitation area, and that's that northern Iowa, southern Minnesota area. You know, we've been talking about it for a while. The drought maps are indicating that the soil moisture there is very dry, and from our talks with producers, you know, they're kind of confirming that on the ground, that right now they're exceptionally dry, so hopefully they'll be getting some relief here in the next week. You know, that kind of wraps up the first half of our show here. We're going to take a quick commercial break, come back and fire up the Fire Tip platform and take a look at the market.
GrainHedge is more than just futures trading. Clients receive our cash grain optimizer showing spot and forward bids within 200 miles of your farm. We take into account your trucking costs to find your best selling opportunity. We provide in-depth basis mapping, historical basis and cash price charting. Every day we show you your best price and if it meets your profit goals. Contact GrainHedge today to get started.
And welcome back to GrainTV. Brock, let's hop into the Fire Tip platform here and take a look at the live quotes. You know, these markets are trading 21 hours a day now. If you're a producer out there and you want to view live quotes, execute your own trades, give us a call at the office here. We'll set you up with the demo of the platform you're looking at here. As you can see here, corn for July delivery up 7 3/4 cents. New crop up 1.5. Soybeans continues to move lower here, down 15 on the July contract, down 14 for new crop. Turning our attention to wheat, we're looking at Chicago wheat down 11, Kansas City wheat down 7 1/4 there on the front month contract. You know, one thing that a lot of producers out there have been watching is this new crop soybean contract. Kind of some interesting technical things shaping up right now. What are we looking at here on the daily chart, Brock?
We have seen quite a bit of damage occur to this new crop soybean contract recently. If you take a look at this daily chart for the November contract, you can see this long trend, uptrend that we've been in since basically the early part of December all the way until the late part of April. We broke through that in recent trade, actually moving lower. Saw a little bit of consolidation around the $13 level, only to break lower in the last couple days, and actually we're now resting on the 50% retracement of the Fibonacci retracement. Logan, you know, I have to believe that over the last several sessions we've seen a lot of longs taken off the table by managed money.
Yeah, you know, they have been doing that in the last couple of weeks. That's been reflected in the commitment of traders reports. We're going to have to wait till Friday to kind of get confirmation of that. But here in the in between time, on our way to Friday here, we'll keep an eye on open interest, kind of see if we are having some longs getting taken off the table here. If you're a producer and you got to go out and work in the fields today, follow us on Twitter. At GrainTV is where you can find us. We'll be tweeting about these markets and if we see any big changes here to open interest. That kind of wraps up our show here for Wednesday morning. Thanks a lot for joining us on GrainTV. Have a great rest of your day.